Hello and welcome to this player movement tutorial. So to set things up, I have made a tile map just in the background for our frame of reference so that we can tell the player is moving against it. And the player here is made up of a camera, an animated sprite, and a collision shape. The animations I've already handled. I'm not going to go over that in this tutorial. However, I will go over the actual smooth player movement, which is going to be 4 lines of code. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, in the physics process function, my bad. In the variables, we're going to need to make 2 variables, speed and excel. Speed is short for max speed and will be the maximum, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's the maximum speed that the player can go at. Excel is short for acceleration. It's how quickly can the player get to the max speed. How long will it take for the player to get to the max speed? So a lower value is going to be a slower acceleration. We'll set excel to 10 and speed to 100. Those are just values that I've found work for the resolution that I'm going with. And then we're going to make them both export variables. Pro tip, hold Alt, and you can put 2 or even more than that carets down. So make them both export variables. Now those should show up on the right hand side when I actually click the player. Here they are over here, so that we can tweak them later now that they're there. So back in the physics process function, we're going to want to make a variable called direction, which is going to be a vector2. Sorry, I like to have all my variables typed. Let me go ahead and fix these two. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be input.getVector, and in the project settings, I have, for my input map, I have up, left, down, and right. So let me type those in here. First with left, then right, and then up, and finally down. Now, the next bit is we're going to take the velocity variable and we're going to take the x float and move toward, move from velocity.x to speed times direction.x by xl. And we'll copy and paste that, do that alt trick that I talked about to change that to y. Now, all that's left is move and slide, and now we've got that fancy schmancy player movement, and you can tell that there's acceleration, especially when I change direction. That's it. 4 lines of code here, minus the variables. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me, truly. And also, my next video is going to be a tutorial on how to follow GD script tutorials using C#. So if you're, fluent in C# and you don't really want to learn GD script, or you don't like using it, and there's a lot more GD script tutorials online. So that tutorial is supposed to help you. The tutorial that I'm going to make is supposed to help you with following those without having to sacrifice using C#. So subscribe if you want to see that. And anyway, thank you again, and bye.